But I was groomed to be Goliath because I'm so insecure. I was a monster because that's all I really knew. I was a monster. I see. Goliath, I'm a killer. How could that be a monster?
What was that like?
Coming to you loud and fella. Hey my people, welcome back to my channel. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications so you will know if I upload a video, go live solo or with comedian Armani Jones. Speaking of comedian Armani Jones, make sure that y'all subscribe to his channel, Armani Jones Comedy. Get him to 2,000 subscribers for 200 hours of watch time. Also make sure that you watch Laps and Libations here on my channel. Continue to subscribe to my channel, share the videos. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate y'all. I want to talk about spoiled kids becoming spoiled adults. I need for y'all to not spoil your kids. Because when your kids get older, they will expect to continue to be spoiled as an adult. And that's not a good look. Okay? Give your kids 80% of what they need and 20% of what they want. It's okay to give your kids what you did not have as a child when you was growing up. But do not spoil your kids, because at the end of the day, your kids got to grow up to be adults and members of a grown society. And ain't nobody gonna spoil your child when your child becomes grown. They're going to get a rude awakening when they become grown. Because a lot of spoiled kids that become adults, they don't like to hear the word no. They love to hear the word yes. And if you don't tell them yes, they will get mad. They will throw a temper tantrum. They will go to somebody else that's going to give them what they want. And that's not how the world goes. That's not how the world works. If somebody tells you no, that's what that means. And you're not going to throw a temper tantrum because somebody tells you no. If you ask somebody for something as an adult and they tell you you cannot have it, that's just that. You cannot have it. You cannot get mad because you do not get what you want as an adult. You have to learn boundaries. You have to learn that society does not cater to you. Society, the world does not owe you nothing. If it's something that you want, you have to go get it for yourself. Okay? Don't expect as an adult for other adults to do for you what your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your grandmama, your granddaddy, aunts and uncles did for you when you was a child. Because that's not how adulthood works. Okay? If you are in a relationship and you ask your significant other or your spouse for something and they tell you that you cannot have it or that they cannot, that y'all cannot afford it, that should be that. You should never go behind your significant other's back or your spouse's back and say, hey, my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend won't buy me this. Can you buy me this? That's not how that works. That's not how you're supposed to do that. If you cannot get it for yourself, don't ask nobody else to do it for you. And if you can't afford it and you still try to get it anyway, your priorities are jacked up and you need to do something about it. Get a job. Get a job. And don't depend on nobody doing for you what you can do for yourself. Like, don't be spoiled in your adult life. Because being spoiled in your adult life don't get you nowhere. especially if you have a relationship, especially if you have a partnership, if you are in business with somebody. If you are in business with somebody and you are spoiled and you trying to get somewhere in life and within that business, and somebody tell you no, you cannot afford to be spoiled. You got to understand how to take no for an answer and let that no be good enough. Because if it ain't good enough, you're going to be broke and homeless. Because ain't nobody going to take care of you when you do not know how to accept no. Learn how to accept no and move on with your life. Parents, do not do a disservice to your kids by giving them everything that they want. Because they have to become adults one day. They have to become adults one day. You're not going to be here forever. So you really and truly need to not spoil your kids. Okay? Do better by your children. Just do better by your kids. That's all I'm saying. Do better by your kids. And don't spoil them to the point that when they become adults, they end up getting into a lot of trouble. If you made it to the end of my video, put hashtag spoiled kids in the comment section. Let's have a discussion. Tell me if you know somebody that's an adult that's spoiled. And if you know them, tell me the pros and cons of them being spoiled. But in the meantime and in between time, make sure you give me those big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell twice to be notified. If you're an old subscriber, make sure notifications are on. Share my videos. Like I always say, God only gives you one life. Y'all, please live it. Bye, y'all.
I was groomed to be Goliath because I'm so insecure. I was a monster because that's all I really know. I was a monster.